to the paint. Here's Jordan. And stolen by Şengün. Now Shepard. The three from KD. Hands it from downtown.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. Our game tonight featuring the Rockets as they go up against Austin. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Pass to Shepard. And here is Durant. Knocks down the three ball.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Payton outside. Here's McClung. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Pass to Şengün. KD looking around. Off target with his three. Austin with the ball. Lewis. Here's McClung. Over Shepard. Here's McClung. Now here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot here. Nice hit again. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Austin making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shepard with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
This one for three. And it's Durant missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McClung. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Durant. 5 on the clock. Shepard, that's good.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Pass to McClung. It's stolen by Shepard. And here's KD for three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's McClung. He has 7. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Lets the three fly. And Gabe with the second chance points.
And love seeing Gay get out there in transition. A huge threat to score when he's running the floor.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Here's Shepard. And it's Austin with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
McClung. And it's sent back by KD.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Now here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Here's Okogie. High post, Şengün. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Eason. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Pocket 6. Pass to Eason. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Down low. A shot by Payton, no good. Houston in the lead. It's intercepted. Anthony in the corner. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that one is off. Pulls it from 20. And it's Houston with another.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Gary Payton.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Back to Smith. Pass to Capella. Smith with a wide open look. And it's Houston with another.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And here is Capella. Anthony on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Capella. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payton. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
1:52 left in the second quarter. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams making substitutions here. Ball's knocked loose. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Lets it go from deep.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And Sengun got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
Now, here's Payton. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. The rebound by Steven Adams.
First personal foul. First team foul.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Here's Shepard. Sinks the triple. Shepard's got 6.
This is what scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Payton. He's got 5. That's to Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Oh, Kevin Durant. And it's Houston with another.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
KD on the wing. Launches a 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Here's Lewis. Doesn't go that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Austin up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Screen by Howard. Here's Payton.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching.
Pass to Newton. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Howard. Austin leading by 3. Here's McClung. He's got 9. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Newton. Covered by Payton. Stolen by Lewis. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Smith with it. Now Payton defending. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Anthony. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Black. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Anthony's got his second basket.
Well, look at how fast Anthony's drive is, making it very difficult for the defense to keep up.
Smith on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Newton. Back to Smith. Over Bryant. And he can't bank that one in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Houston trails by 4. Here's Newton. Houston moving it around. Back to Eason. Over Anthony. Shot by Eason, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Houston. To the paint. Here's Newton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And so it's Houston with it, following the shot by Rudy Gay. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Black. Rebound by Smith. Here's Newton. In the corner, it's Eason. For 3, Smith. Unable to get that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Austin leads by only 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here are the Rockets now. A 2-point game. Pass to Adams. To tie it up. Good work defensively by Capella.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Anthony. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, KD. To take the lead. Durant, the long-range shot, finds its mark.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
Rockets on offense. They lead by 1. The drive by Anthony. No good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Oh, the slam dunk. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. Yeah, and such a shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. And Austin has possession. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And Thompson sends it back.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Big move. Oh, down it goes. Austin with the ball. Trailing by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gay with it. Picked up by Thompson. Now Green. Oh, good on the layup.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged on it.
Now Green following Durant's three-point attempt. Whoa! And he jams it in.
Great work by Capella there. He knew his team needed a bucket, and he stepped up and delivered.
Thompson surveying the floor. He gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. Talk about a clutch basket.
So it's the Rockets now. Austin making their last shot. Thompson fires. Missed on the 3. Beaten inside. Goes back up. Şengün with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Austin making a switch here.
First team foul. In for Austin. Rashad Lewis.
Buries the jumper.
And how about Reed Shepherd staying calm and looking like a vet out there.
And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Tremendous play there. Howard giving them everything.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Thompson. High post, KD. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Capella. Durant. Down it goes for 3. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you later on.
Yo, 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 does anyone here play GTA 5 and have a mic and that's English and get at the game? Who would be down to do the original heist with me and my boy? We just need 2 people who know what they're doing.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood. Mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Şengün with the ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Pass to Parks. The kick out to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Houston making a switch. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adams. Houston moving it around. That's tipped.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Here's Houston now. 8-point game. KD, that's for two. Out to Thompson. Right side, Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Pass to Lewis. Going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Three-pointer, Fox.
Fantastic defense. Great timing on the rejection.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of trips to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fox from outside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And Fox was clearly motivated to get that three after they hit one on the other end.
Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Shepard missing. And here's Garcia. Here's Lewis. He takes it in.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And we reach the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
For the Rockets. Here's Newton. And stolen by Cousins. Got a piece of it. Here's Pete. And that one is hammered home.
Now that was impressive. The 6'8" Pete showcasing just how incredible an athlete he is with that dunk.
For three, Smith. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Well, with Isaiah Evans, I like the potential he has. I think he's someone that with time and practice will refine his offensive game because the physical tools, the length, the burst, the hops, they're already there.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Eason's shot is good.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Newton. 6 to shoot. Power down with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I just love the way that Koa Pete plays. He's like a throwback to power forwards of the past. Absolutely bruising when he gets going downhill and seems to enjoy contact. With his footwork, he is a factor on the low block.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Stolen by Walker. Out to Morant. Ja down the lane. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, no one gets to the hole better than Ja. His first step is unreal.
Here's Newton. It's deflected.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Houston trails by 12. Back to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Newton. Houston needs to get a shot. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Albuquerque leading by 10. Morant looking around. Here's Pete, covered by Smith. Wide open. That one's not going to go. No good on that one. And that does it for the first half of play. Albuquerque leads by 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now Shepard. Out to Thompson. Durant in the corner. Clock at 6. Durant soared in for the deuce.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Şengün. KD on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Ps5.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Garcia. Outside for Lewis. Pass to Parks. Drives to the hoop. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
And here is Şengün. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside Lewis. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosiveness.
Thompson outside. Driving the lane.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Pass to Garcia. Good D by Thompson. Houston trails by 12. Houston moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Şengün hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Adams. And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets, trailing by 10.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for 1.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, you see how quick Fox is on his feet. Give him an opening and he'll just take off.
Fox with the steal. Here's Garcia. The putback. Lewis, right side. Pass to Ps5. Here's Parks. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 12-point Albuquerque lead.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game, understanding the situation.
Here's Ps5. Garcia with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Here's Ps5. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside for Durant. They need this. Oh, good on that one. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Albuquerque shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Francisco Garcia at the line for one.
Fox inside the one. And so it's Albuquerque sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection.
40.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Morant. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Right side Durant. From the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Good on the second free throw.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Heat misses. Houston trails by 13. Pass to Shepard. Back to Thompson. Now here's Şengün. Left side Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Walker with the rebound. Evans outside. Now here's Walker. He's covered by Thompson. Oh, the slam dunk.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
No good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
It's Morant. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Houston trails by 17. They double team Van Vliet. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Eason. Hands off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the...
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Pass to Green. Into Van Vliet. And they'll get another chance.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
The 3 goes down.
And you must chase Smith off that three-point line or face the consequences.
Here's Pete. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, that is a big-time jam. Van Vliet fires. Misses the 3. Albuquerque leading by 18. Oh, what a move. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.106 left in the game. Morant outside. Just 2 to shoot.
Oh, really tough to run your offense with him in your face like that.
Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. And the rejection by Evans. Here's Pete. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. They trail by 18. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fred VanVleet. He's off from 3. It's Evans on the wing. Puts it up. And Cousins gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he's good on the first of 3.
3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. And so Albuquerque takes the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up, along with Greg. evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
On the wing, Peyton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Thompson.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double. Someone you can build around.
Here's Adams, 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. For three, Durant buries the long-range jumper.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Out to Peyton. Back to Towns. Peyton outside. Fires from deep. Towns, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Peyton sends it back.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Durant. Now Shepard. On the wing, Thompson. From outside, off the mark. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Vassell outside. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Vassell, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Şengün. Going inside. Right side, Kevin Durant. For three. Cousins pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Towns. It's rebounded by Houston. Back to Durant. Pass to Shepard. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots the three. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. It's Vassell on the wing. He has yet to score. Cousins, no good. Houston in the lead. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Lillard from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Shepard. No good with the wing jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
At the end of one,
12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And so it's Houston with it. Van Vliet outside. Smith feeling it out a bit. Back to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Scoreless thus far. Here's Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And he banks in the layup.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Rockets shooting their first free throw this game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hits it from three-point range.
Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Now here is Smith. Trains the three-pointer. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is. But then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor.
Here's Houston now. They trail by 1. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
Powerful display from Boozer. He finishes with authority.
So it's the Rockets now. Here's Smith. Boozer with the rebound. 1:42 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Pass to Okogie. Now Capella, defended by Towns. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks the triple. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
.114 left here in the second. Lillard way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 2. Houston moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Eason with it. This one for 3. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Van Vliet. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. From outside the arc, Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's Lillard. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here are the Rockets. It's a one-point game. It's Durant on the wing. Rocket 6. Hits the outside fadeaway. KD's got the first bucket of the third here for Houston. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Adams. Still scoreless.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets leading by 4. Thompson in the corner. Back to Durant. Pass to Şengün. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on time.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Durant up top. 14 points for him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lillard outside. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Shepherd. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Timeout. Timeout.
Shepherd's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
Substitution on the...
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Jack. It's blocked.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Smith, no good. It's Vassell on the wing. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. Pass to Lillard. Fires from 18. That shot misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
That rim has a family.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Shepherd missing. From deep three-point land, Lillard with the bucket. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
And I love how decisive Lillard is, giving the defense no time to react off the dribble.
Here's Shepherd. That's a 2 from Smith. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here is Jack. Out to the wing. Right side Rodman. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Jack. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Eason. Over in the corner, Shepherd. That 3 off the mark. Mobley, left side. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Can't get it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fred VanVleet. And he misses the J. Al Vassell. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Şengün. Layup no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Lillard. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pulls up. Oh, what a play inside.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive board.
Rebounded by Towns.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Durant deciding where to go with it. That one's off. Still out of sync. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Lillard. Screen by Cousins. And get the three.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Houston trails by 3. Here's Durant. Tries it from 19. And that one is good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Lillard with it. Picked up by Shepard. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard fires, and down goes the three.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Fires away from outside. That one misses. It's good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. And tonight, it'll be Houston going up against Houston. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
And it's going to be Houston off the tip to the left side wing. From about 16, that misses off the backboard. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Outside for Beal. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, that was a smart feed setting up for the three.
Thompson from long range sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahman will blow right by you.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Thompson. And the second free throw good. And he makes all three.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Betts. Hits the jumper in space.
She's going to do that every time. Lots of confidence in the catch and shoot.
Durant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep and also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Outside Edwards. Back to Westbrook. And he
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Outside Durant. Fires for three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Over to the left wing. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Pass to KD. Here's Van Vliet. Westbrook with the block.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Durant just inside the line. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hand.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Houston with it. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Thompson.
For Houston. At the line for 2.
And so Thompson nails both of them. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Westbrook, here we go. Pass to Betts. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
They double team KD. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
KD, that's for 2. No good that time. Houston leading by 3. Out to Edwards. Spins. And a deep 3 from Westbrook. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball. So well in this one, a great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 6. Smith left side. They swipe it. Here's Tyson. No good with the triple. Now here's Capella. Got a piece of it. Alvarado with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Tyson. Back to Portis. Houston moving it around. Pocket 6. Goes back up. And she's good on the way-in. Reese has got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
Well, that is where Reese wants the ball, in the paint, where she can use her size.
Here's Shepard. To the paint. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Rockets making a switch here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the left wing. Edgecombe brings the double team. Here's Okogie. From the arc. Reese pulls it in. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Pass to Okogie. Portis brings the double team. Shepard with the ball. He has yet to score.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Drills it from outside.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now Edgecombe. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Reese. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I mean, if Reese is connecting from long range, the defense has no chance.
Here's Shepard. Off the iron that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson is double. Durant for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by Houston.
Pass to Reese. And another three for Houston.
I love the confidence from Reese, trusting hitting that lefty J.
Alvarado with the steal. To the wing on the left. Right wing. Pulls it from 20. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Reese. Over in the corner, Portis. And another three for Houston.
One of the better shooting big men in the league. Bobby Portis, more than capable.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Durant just inside the line. And so it's Houston holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. To the inside. Westbrook with the steal. Ingram wide open. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. Ingram's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Houston. KD draws the double. Adams in the corner. Durant just inside the line.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Shoots the three. Rockets with the rebound. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Pass to Durant. They double team KD. Clock at 4. For the three. Bagley with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside Durant. From deep three-point land. Bagley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Ingram missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant.
And that one misses.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Thompson is double. The three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Thompson's got 11 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the basket by Becker.
Well, listen, if you're defending Becker, the last thing you want to do is allow her to get to the rim.
Thompson is double. Durant. Bagley with the block.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Well, that's a great delivery. Knows where her open teammate is and puts it on the money.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got his first points of the game.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice read by her there, sensing the available perimeter shooter and finding them.
Şengün. Down low. Beal with the steal. Here's Bagley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bagley's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Marvin Bagley has been on display for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Houston with it. Here's Westbrook into the lane, and he can't jam it through. Over to the wing. Edgecombe with the steal. There's the lob to Portis. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here's Houston. Beyond the arc. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Capella. Here's Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. Hits it from three-point range. Okogie's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
Here's Shepard. That one goes in. Houston leading by 23. Here's Edgecombe. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Back to Capella. Neeson with it. Pass to Shepard. Edwards brings the double team. From outside the arc. And another three for Houston.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Here's Edgecombe. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Outside Edwards. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Reese. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Well, because the D's so worried about Reese's ability inside, the mid-range shot is there if she wants it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Dorian Finney-Smith taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
The baseline J. That's short off the rim. Here's Shepard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Reese. Tries the spin move. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, what a night for Reese. She has been a consistent threat at the offensive end.
Here's Shepard. Portis brings the double team. Here's Thompson. Pass to Shepard. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Here's Reese. And the powerful one-handed slam. And here's Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. And the miss. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. See you next time.